Okay, so hi guys and welcome back to another video on this channel. So last time we did motion and looks, now we're going to do sound. So first block is play the sound meow until done. So this is the default sound I guess, and wait a minute. Let me increase. And this is basically the same thing, and this is to stop all the things. This is the volume changing, and this is setting the volume. This is to clear all the sound effects. This is to decrease or increase the volume. This is to set the volume, and this is a volume variable. So in sounds we can just edit it to become faster or slower or louder or softer, or we can mute it, or we can fade it in, or we can fade it out, or we can reverse it, or we can robot it. It added a robotic touch, and then we can choose a sound. There are lots of sounds. Surprise sound. Let's see which one. Okay, so it's magic spell. And then there's uploading the sound, and then there's recording a sound. So yeah, it's not very much popular, but it's very useful to have this meow thing or any sound, because sound like a winning sound and all these sounds are just done from games. Okay, so this is a very important one, when flag clicked. Let's go back to motion. We learned how to use move 10 steps. So it's when flag clicked, it will move 10 steps. We don't need to click on it, because when the person will be playing the game, it will come to him like this. So it will be like he can only click the flag. So everything you do, make sure you do it when flag clicked, unless you have to do it all of this. Okay, so this is when space pre-press, space key, or any key you can change it. Let's make it move 10 steps. So I'm just pressing the space key and it's happening. And when this sprite clicked, move 10 steps. Wait, yeah. And when backdrop switches, like when we're going to switch the backdrop to this backdrop, like we have to make sure. It is very common that you go to the next level and then your sprite also changes. So like this, you have to do this. And this is related to sound. When the sound gets louder, you can program the sprite to do anything, or you can use it with timer. So this is broadcasting messages. It's very common and useful. So it's like when flag click, broadcast message 1, and when I receive message 1, move 10 steps. But we can program it with other sprites too. Okay, like when I receive message 1, move 10 steps. It happened. Oh. And then we come to control, which is another very important. Okay, so it's wait 1 second. When flag clicked, wait 1 second. Move 10 steps. Yeah, let's do this. So it didn't do it immediately, but took a little time. Or we can do it to repeat 10 times. So we won't have to click the flag again and again to make it work. It will just do it like this. Or we can just make it forever. Okay, so I want to do this. If on edge bounce, yeah, we want to keep on seeing the sprite. Like I told you, if on edge bounce is also very important. I will keep on doing this. So yes. Then if we can't do this right now, we'll have to go to operators or sensing to do it. Yeah, so let's go on center. Sensing. If touching mouse pointer, then move 10 steps. If I remove my mouse pointer, it won't work. But if I put my mouse pointer, it will. Or if touching edge, then move 10 steps. Like I'll move it to the edge. Let me, motion, move 10 steps. I think it's getting confused because we have given it 2 orders of what to do when touching edge. Let's make it 90. And you saw that? Because when I was touching it, it moved 90 steps, but the rest of the time it's moved 10 steps. If then else. If touching edge, then move 90 steps, else move 10 steps. So if it will be touching edge, it will move 90 steps, otherwise it will move 10 steps. So that's it. And we can wait until touching move forever, move 10 steps. You can move 10 steps forever and then wait until touching edge. Then we will put a condition. If touching edge, then move 100 steps, and repeat until it works the same way. Repeat until the score is equals to 10. You have to do score is equals to, repeat until score is equals to 10. Move 10, score a goal, and then when score is equals to 10, say I win. Then it will be stop all or a script. And then these are clones, these are advanced things. Then if touching color, if you make a sprite and you just go to this and yes. Why isn't, I'll make this sprite go to X. I'll make it go to the center. Yes, 0 and 0. Zero and 0. So, and then I'll make it go towards sprite 2. Forever go to sprite 2. And then if touching color, use this picker, and you can do it either white or black. I'll do it because it will touch edge first. Then think for 2 seconds. Let's do this. Okay, so I think it's doing it too fast. Wait, why is it going to X0Y? Stop. Yeah, make sure to click the stop option. And let's make it okay. So yeah, the problem is that it just directly goes. Wait, okay. Now I get it. It's wait 1 second. So it will wait 1 second at the center and then go to here and then wait 1 second and then see if it's touching color black and then yeah, it's like if distance to mouse pointer is equals to this and then do this. Ask what's your name. Then it will give you a tab. Scratch. Then you can say sensing answer. Okay. Now, look at this. It will ask me my name. If I put in scratch, it will say scratch. So, and now, if the space pressed, then ask what's your name and wait and then say I'll press space. Wait. Let me see. Wait, now I know why. Forever is a very important block. Yes, and I'll say scratch 14. This time. Scratch 14 it says. These mouse ones are also not so important, nor are these ones. This comes in hand sometimes. If volume of sprite 2 is equals to this, then it happens. And username block is like it's your scratch ID. It's your scratch ID. Yeah, look. It uses your usernames, so there it is. Then there are operators. If answer, yeah, if you want to make a quiz, what you do is like if answer is using this equals to block. If answer is equals to, like you first, instead of say ask what is your name, you can just ask what is the capital of USA. You can then say if answer is equals to Washington DC, then say correct, else say incorrect. And as for go to X and Y, you can just do that, like go to X, pick random 1 to 10 and it will take you to a random position. And for this, and like if touching color red and if touching color black, then do something else. And if car 1 speed is equal to 10 or car 2 speed is if car 1 score is equal to 10 or car 2 score is equal to 10, then end game like this. If not touching color red, then you can do anything. Like if not touching color red, then change color effect by 25. These are not used much. And variables. It's like make variable score. You can change it for all sprites or for this sprite only. At the start of the match, set score to 0, and if the person scores a goal, then change score by 1, and you can show and hide the variable. Make a list is also not commonly used. Make a block is also not commonly used, but I can do this, like kick, no, movement. Like you define movement. Movement is like when we are basically telling what movement is. Movement is when the score changes by 1, like wait a minute. Wait. Okay, so there's no need to use this variable right now, but I'll just tell you how this variable works. This variable works in a way like it will be like movement will change score by 1. Then you can say when you score a goal, then do movement. So it will do the movement. Movement is changing score by 1. We use it when there's a lot of programming to do, and we don't want to just keep on doing that programming again and again. We just write movement instead of that programming. And there are add-ons, extensions. They're like music, pen, draw with your sprites, video sensing, text-to-speech, translate, makey, microbit, Lego Mindstorms EV3, Lego Boost, Lego Education Video 2.0, and go to direct force and acceleration. And then there's share. You click on the share button and everybody can see your game. And you can go like your game, start your game, and like if I go explore, so the trending games will be on top. If I click this one, if the person has deleted this game, so it will take you to this page. Otherwise, you can just go. And view your project, you can like and heart it. You can see the comments. And let's go back to the game, and you can remix. Remix is like the project, you get the project. Save a copy of this project, like you will get a copy of this project in your stuff, but if you share it, over here it will come thanks to Jude Palm for his original project, and we can see inside to see what programming he did. And over here are the extensions this guy used. And now let's go back to our project. So a lot of people face a problem in sharing the projects. You have to go to account settings and confirm your account so that you can share projects. Okay, so what? Let's go to backdrops. Like switch backdrop, when flag quick, switch backdrop to backdrop 1, all these things. And you can paint a backdrop in the same way I showed you how to paint a costume. You can do that the same with sprite. There's also a gallery for backdrops. So now this is to change your language. This is like you can save now. You can save it as a copy. You can load a project from your computer, or you can save a project to your computer. You can make a new one. Edit is like restores are very helpful too. Like when you accidentally delete a sprite or something with all its coding, so you can do restore to get it back, and you can also turn on turbo mode. Scratch offers its own tutorials. I've told you about them before. And on see your project page, you can tell people how to use your project, and you can give people credits. You can turn on go commenting on and off. You can copy link. You can add it to your studio. And as for programming, the basics are mainly covered in this. If you have any queries, please share in the comment box. And yes, we're done for today.